Hey guys, I hope you are good. I am very lucky to say that I am in Bali in Indonesia. It is pretty much paradise here. I'm here learning from my friend Tina about yoga and Eastern philosophies, and I'm doing a lecture at the end of the year at UCL University, which I'm scribbling away and reading lots for. But what I want to talk about today is dreams. Since I've been here, I've been having all sorts of wacky dreams. I had one dream where 2 killer whales were under the water and I was kind of surfing on their wake, which was amazing. I had a dream a couple of weeks ago that was like an inception dream. I don't know if you've had one of these where you think you've woken up but you're actually still asleep, and it was terrible because one of my friends had an amputated arm, so I was very pleased to have woken up again. And the third one 2 nights ago, was almost like an open mic session that I was making up all the songs for, and different people were singing them, and I wish I had a recording of it. It was awesome. But the guy that I know who has the most amazing sleep sessions is my friend and housemate Matt. And for the last few years, he's done a lot of sleep talking. By living together, we cottoned on to the fact that he's making noises and talking every night. So he's now been recording them. He's made over 100 recordings, and I want to show you one of them today because I think they are incredibly funny, but also really profound and enlightening to what's going on in his subconscious. I think dreams and sleep talking shows us something about ourselves, how we're processing what the world's done to us and what we've done to the world the day before. And I think in a way it can be the most authentic expression. We spend the rest of our time trying to please people, but we don't in our sleep. It just comes out naturally. So let's have a look at this video.
Oh my good lord, good God. Great Jesus. Hey, check it out, Grant. We bought a thousand euro statement. We had a thing called we went crip up the kings on Kring, banished of it.
There we go. That's it. They're pretty short and sweet. So he takes the best sections throughout the night and then just cuts them together. And you can see it's like a mixture between made up sounds and made up words and real words. And sometimes it's complete nonsense, and sometimes you can actually piece together a story of what he's trying to figure out. Because I know I don't know enough about dreams, but I want to know more, I enlisted the help of a friend called Ian Wallace, who is a dream expert. He goes on TV and analyzes people's dreams. What I love about Ian is that he has a very human-centric, very psychology-based view. He doesn't try to mythologize what's going on and create some deeper, more existential reason for why we're having these dreams. And I wanted to hear his view on Matt's ramblings. So I might stop it along the way as he makes profound points and just draw our attention to it.
Hey Dave, thanks for sharing Matt's videos with me. They sound fascinating, almost like found poetry.
Found poetry? I have never heard that phrase before, but I guess he's saying poetry that we didn't create, but it was automatic. It happened because it was inside us already.
On listening to Matt's night ramblings at first, they seem to be ridiculous, meaningless and hilarious. Just a man lying in bed and consciously muttering to himself. If Matt was fully awake when expressing himself in this way, it would be termed a word salad, an attempt to communicate an idea that just emerges in a confused jumble of seemingly random words and phonemes. With Matt being asleep, however, what he is saying is actually revealing something quite fascinating about what happens when we sleep and when we dream.
Is it just me, or does it seem a little bit strange the way he's got this camera on the tripod? It looks like he's floating like a fairy. I can assure you he's a real person.
To understand who we have been so we can realize the person we yearn to become.
I find that fascinating, the idea that we interpret and process what has happened to us and kind of coagulate it and create something on the basis of who we want to be.
We do this in dreams by working through our waking life experiences and reconnecting them in new and unique ways. This is a very creative process, taking an element of experience and working with it in different contexts and with different connections. You can hear this in how Matt iteratively forms and reforms words and phrases with rhymes and rhythms like bith, mother, wother, moan, mother, both, or deconstructing and reconstructing where Erasmus becomes Asramos, like some Egyptian deity. The found poetry of
Thank you.
Matt's apparently nonsensical night ramblings is actually the automatic poetry of the dreams that we all create, an autopoiesis, a self-poetry that reflects our natural process of instinctively creating ourselves. And this process doesn't just stop when we wake. What we consciously speak might make more sense, but unconsciously we are constantly creating and recreating aspects of ourselves as we explore new ways to really be the person that we have always dreamt of being. Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, Ian. It's quite profound, I think. The way he's describing that is quite a deep process. And I think a lot of people think that when they sleep, it's kind of lights out. But I often think about sleep as a great time to do free work. When I go to sleep, if I'm trying to solve a hard problem, sometimes I'll read or remind myself, watch a video of some of these tricky concepts I'm trying to get my head around and try and let it come out in the wash whilst I'm sleeping, and often wake up with ideas in the morning. Write in the comments below what your thoughts are, whether you checked out the videos, whether you like Ian's interpretation, what kind of dreams you're having. I'd love to know if there's things that you don't understand, maybe people might have thoughts about it. But also go to Sleep Talking Matt YouTube channel, I'll link it below, and subscribe. I can assure you it is always new, always innovative, creative and funny to listen to, and also makes you think a little bit. All right, cheers guys, thanks for watching. I will see you soon.